right, yeah. All right, we here. We are here, man. All right, yo. So, good night, everybody. Yo, what when somebody doing like computer, like, webinars or anything like that? Everybody gotta like repeat themselves like 3 times, like welcome, welcome, welcome. It get on my nerves crazy, and I find myself doing it. Wow. But anyway, so good night, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We are back on the scene, back in the living room one more time. You know what I'm saying? A place to learn, a place to chill, a place to laugh, a place to love, a place to eat, a place to do whatever you need to do. But we are building. Tonight we're gonna be building on credit. Heavy credit. It's such a heavy topic, and it's so deeply entrenched in everything that we are part of right now. You know what I'm saying? This entire life that we live in. It's a big deal and a heavy factor of how we move and how we function. So to pop it off, you know what I'm saying? I wanna say what up to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I wanna hand it over to the one and only, you know what I'm saying? The brother, you know what I'm saying, who actually put Kid and Play together. They was actually rival gang members, you know what I'm saying? But this brother came through and said, you listen here, you know what I'm saying? And put them together, and we got one of the best bands in creation, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Brother Ja Medicine, please set it off, brother. Set it off.
Absolutely, and thank you for that. And thank you for that small piece of Black history. All right,
Amara's in the building, so we got Amara. Look, we won, so Amara's here, so that's all that matters. So it's
Congratulations, sis.
Congratulations.
Yo, can I hold something? Don't you give nobody no money, please.
You guys over there looking
$1.
you guys are looking like y'all got good credit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all staying in some place fancy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we in Atlantic City.
Oh, yeah, AC. Oh, that's dope.
Reporting live from heaven, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, come on, Tiffany Blue. Beautiful.
Word up. So look, just to set off gratefulness, I think you guys should share some gratitude if you have any over there. You know what I'm saying? On the luxury and opulent side. You know what I'm saying?
Just a quick trip to Atlantic City, nothing big.
Oh, word. That's how we do it, you know.
That's how we do it. Come on, son. Stop playing. Get your trips in, B.
Yeah, it's a new hotel. It's what is it, 2 years old? It's 4 years old. Sorry.
It's pretty.
Nice.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, they got that Tiffany. What's it called? Robin's egg blue popping.
Yeah. You should see the lobby.
Oh. Yes, that's not the lot. That's y'all room. Let me start. Where y'all at?
No. We just sitting here waiting for our food. The lobby is unbelievable.
Damn, if that's not the lobby.
That right there.
Yeah.
I thought that right there was your bathroom. I was like, you guys are doing it up, boy.
Bathroom. Yeah, tandem toilets. Like, wait, what?
Straight up.
That's nice.
I wish.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
I know. You're gonna leave the camera on, like, look, you're gonna see how large we live.
It's all love. It's all love.
Yes, beautiful. Have fun.
Word up. Yeah. So look, so just on the level of gratitude, just to start off and get the vibes right. You know, I just wanted to share. Grateful to be in the space. Grateful for you guys to be on the call with us one time real quick, and then grateful for what we're about to get into, to be able to transform and to be able to go on trips like Donna and Amara all the time, because our finances are abundant. Yes. Yes. We just have to get the information. Donna, they got it together, as we can see, ladies and gentlemen. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Some down with a name, some down nameless.
Here's another part.
Nice.
Oh, word?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, yo, stay there for the whole meeting. It'll help with the entourage. I mean,
no, I can't afford that.
The ambiance, you know what I'm saying? Word up.
The entourage, yes.
Word up. All right, so
Keep
next
this
up.
entourage together.
Next up. Can somebody share some gratitude, please?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got something.
Go ahead, D.
Gratitude. I'm grateful to have been able to witness a dope show after not being able to see any live music, and good Lord knows, when my brother Ja Medisone
Oh,
at the what's it called, Basquiat's bottle.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That did happen.
popped it off and
yeah, I
killed
got a little
it.
taste on Facebook. You did your thing, bro.
That's
Yes,
what's up. You saw it?
yes.
Come on, you
Look,
rock it, baby. You
sis,
rock it.
partner how it started. That was me and what's the name?
Oh yeah.
Hotep playing with the daggone camera. My goodness.
Yo,
So
it was like,
sorry.
yo, who's the camera woman dancing? You know what I'm saying? Like this.
I told him don't give it to me. I'm too hype. I can't. I'm sorry.
Flavor
I don't
Flav
know.
with the hands. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
too hype. I don't ever want to do that again. I couldn't even clap. It was silly. Anyway, it was beautiful, and I'm grateful to been able to witness that and see you shine like that, and finally release something that you've been holding on to for so long. So
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Gave birth to some loveliness.
Word up. You know what I'm saying? Straight
And I was there to catch the fetus. Okay, I'm sorry. Go
Straight
ahead.
up. You know what I'm saying? With the shaky hand, with the Flavor
With my
Flav.
shaky hand. That's my
Word.
gratitude.
Thank
Next, who
you.
wanna go next?
Who next?
Let me see. Yo, Brandy, you up in here?
Randy.
Hey guys, I'm in the building. How's everybody?
Yo, we good,
Good, good,
Mama
good.
B.
Blessing.
Excellent.
Hey.
Yo, yes, Mama B. Yo, give us a little taste of what you're grateful for right now. What you find gratitude in.
Well, I'm very grateful to be on this call tonight. I'm I don't know. Right now I'm at my aunt's house and I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just grateful to be of service, and that's it.
Nah,
Right
that's
on.
what's up. That's what's up. We are grateful to have you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know you're doing mad stuff right now. You ain't have to be here, but you're here, and we appreciate it. Word
That's
up.
all.
Yo, Master Nick, what up? What up, G?
Yo, what up? What up? What's going on? How y'all living?
Oh, we
Big
good,
Nick.
man. We good, B. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down.
In
Brother
the
Yeah,
Nick,
nick
what
of time. You know what I'm
what
saying?
what are you grateful for, good brother?
man, I'm grateful to be in y'all presence, man. Grateful to be around, greatness, and especially grateful to stay on theme. I'm thankful for Brother Amari for getting my credit together, and being able to sit in my own crib. What I mean, it wasn't too long before I couldn't get a secure credit card. You know what I mean? And now I'm sitting in my own crib. So I'm grateful for the good brother Amari getting my credit together, man. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that.
Oh man,
That's
right
what's
on,
up.
brother. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying?
That's big.
Nice. Come on,
That's big.
son. Talk to
Awesome.
me. Yo. Well, so look, man, I am grateful right now for the wealth of information that is flying in this atmosphere that we in right now. And the ability to touch it uh with the speed of light or the speed of a computer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm grateful to be able to get college education's worth of information at my fingertips. And I'm grateful to actually have the focus to really, really tap into it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now uh we coming into contact with information that hasn't been hidden from us, but nobody just told us to look for it. You know what I'm saying? And that we probably didn't believe really existed. So like, I'm just super duper grateful to have a clear vision of how we are going to change the whole landscape for ourselves and generations, and not just like we about to get generational wealth. No, like I could really see how we about to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And we actually taking the steps to make it happen like daily. So I'm just super duper grateful to be in the presence of everybody and to be in the midst of this, life revolution right now. You know what I'm saying? So all right, so boom. Uh so with that said, we want to jump quick fast into the mindset for the day. You know what I'm saying? So Jai, where we at?
So, in the spirit, ladies and gentlemen, of good credit, we're going to have some words from our African scholar warrior, Mr. Sean Carter. So, all right, so check it out. So, for today, what we're dealing with is like just something for us to think about. There's so many things that affect our lives in real time, but we don't really understand what it is. I used to ask my students, I say, yo, I'll give anybody in here $20 if you can tell me if you can define money, right? And usually they couldn't do it, right? They were like, well, it's a piece of paper, it's this, that, and the third. It's something that we need. We can't live without. But they couldn't really define what it was, right? So on that same note, for tonight, we talking about credit, right? And when we deal with credit, it's like for me, I just know it's something that you need to get other things, but I don't really quite understand what it is, right? And what really governs it. And it's like, so tonight we want to take a deep dive on like, yo, defining what it is, defining how to clean it out, defining what influences, and then looking at how much control it has, and then how we can tap in to actually acquiring good credit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, because when Jay-Z said that, he was like, "I tell you how the Jews did it, credit." You know what I'm saying? It's like for us to have this information, like Maury said, and to understand it right now is really, really important. So, I just wanted to share that.
Yo, and and it's interesting too, because if you look at Jay and you look at his counterpart, Dame Dash, like Dame Dash is just very, very staunchly set on like not having credit, right? Like, yo, I'm putting my own money up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work my own money and it's gonna grow like that. And Jay-Z for a while has been like, nah, we're gonna do it with other people's money, right? And so when we talking about, and both of them are wealthy, but we see that Jay-Z is kind of more wealthy right now. But just the understanding that one, credit is roped into everything that we do right now. And so when we asking, yo, what is credit, right? So on a real basic level, um Experian actually says, like, it defines it, right? Credit is the ability to borrow money or access goods or service with the understanding that you'll pay later, right? So it's basic. It's super duper basic. On a very, very basic level, your credit or your credit score is tied into the fact that, yo, if I lend you $100, if you don't pay me back when you say you're going to pay me back, you have bad credit in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? As a real human being, I'm not lending you no more money. You know what I'm saying? You just burnt me last time. You know what I'm saying? I needed that $100. You didn't give it back. So, and you know what? The next time I lend you something, I'm gonna lend you with interest. So if I lend you $100, I'm gonna need 110 back because you aren't credit worthy. You know what I'm saying? And so, for a long time, the understanding for me was like, oh man, credit. That's how they keep us down. And of course it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this, in this land mass on this planet right now is roped into keeping us down specifically. But within that, like, there's so many loopholes and it's so built into psychology to say, like, yo, I mean, at the very least, if somebody lend me $100, I need to pay it back when I say I'm gonna pay it back. And if I do that, I'm gonna have a great credit score. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, as we delve more into credit, right? We just want to kind of look, um one, before we even look at how it looks, right? We want to tap into the mindset of credit, right? So when we talking about like predatory lending, right? Um but just from experience, who here has been somewhere, you know what I'm saying, like in college or like on a spring break on the beach, and like you like, oh, I'm having the time of my life, and then there's a tent right over there from Citibank or Chase or Capital One that says, "Do you want to make this time even better? Come get a credit card," right? And so, and you go apply for this credit card, you max it out, you spend the whole $200-300 that they have on there, the credit limit that they're giving you, and now you're in a situation where that credit card or that situation is going to follow you now for the rest of your life, right? And it's going to stay on your credit report. You don't really understand credit, so you don't understand how to get it off. And so you're just going to live with this and have it follow you for years to come, right? And so it's so important as we talking right now, just to be like, yo, all right, yeah, what is credit? How do we navigate it? How do we make it better if it gets bad? And then how do we leverage it to be able to build things from it, right? Because I just saw a video the other day. I think it was Grant Cardone or something like that. But like people with heavy amounts of money don't spend their money to do anything because they have a lot of money, and we know they got a lot of money. All they do is just leverage other people's money to be like, yo, let me use your money to build some more money to put in this stash that I already got. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not touching my stash. Let me use yours. So, it's real important as we move forward to understand, like, yo, we're not trying to, bank on credit, like, and rely on it, but we understand that the more stuff that we want to build, we're gonna need capital to build it, and we have access to getting people's capital that they will lend us, that we can use to build with and to explore all these new avenues with, right? So look, right off top, I just want to delve into the credit score, and what it entails, how it's made up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. All right, boom. So, so this is the pie. This is the pie for your credit score, right? So it's broken down into 35% for payment history, 30% for amounts owed, or better known as like credit utilization, right? Credit utilization just being if they gave you $1,000 credit limit, if you spent $900 worth of the money that they gave you, then you would have a 90% credit utilization. And at a 90%, that's going to take a real big toll on your credit score. Your credit score is going to go down because generally they say they want you to stay in the 20 to 30% range or lower, right? And so this this credit utilization is great for people who are from an era where we didn't get credit, right? So it's great because, a lot of people say like, yo, look, if I don't got it, I'm not spending it, right? Uh, Us now, we be like, I don't got it, I'm gonna spend this and maybe I'll pay it back. You know what I'm saying? But before it was just like, yo, look, if I don't got $5, I'm not taking no credit. I just don't got $5. So when we talking about credit utilization, it's just man important. Yo, just pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Pay your bills on time, and like you'll be very surprised on how high and how fast your credit score will rise, right? And yo, look, as we move forward, I just want to tap in to the queen, not only R&B but of credit. Uh, Mama Donna, could you tell us a little bit about how you've been able to manage like an amazing credit score? Like, what habits do you have in place to make that a possibility? She said, Donna's still on the call. Let me see. Oh no, I think she tapped out.
Yeah, that's right. She's like, I'm spending this money, nigga. Show
I'll
you
let
how to
you.
do this, son.
I'll let you know when this trip is over. Nah,
Right.
all right. So all right, so look, we'll get back to that, right? So boom. So like I said, 35% is payment history. Payment history is just meaning Like, yo, how frequently you pay your bills? Do you pay them on time? Have you ever had any delinquencies? Have you ever been sent to collections or anything like that? And as long as you just consistently paying your bills on time, your your payment history will be at 100. And most credit agencies, or credit repair agencies, that's the one that they focus on. They focus on payment history, because all you got to do is send dispute letters to companies to get them to, or try to get them to take the stuff off of your report, right? So we're gonna come back to that. That's a big chunk, 35%, but that's not the whole chunk, right? This 30% is crucial because this is something that everybody can manage. Everybody can play a part in keeping or making sure that they credit utilization or amounts owed is in a good place, right? So that's actually, it's hard because a lot of people don't have the extra money to pay those bills. That's why they can't pay the bills. But it's also the easiest to control because if you do get access to some bread, then you can knock that out. So after that, we got length of credit history, right? So generally, you'll find that people, up in age, older people, they have better credit scores because their length of credit history is longer. And that 15%, coupled with the other things, propels your joints to whole new heights. And just off top, 7 years, once you can break the 7 year mark, now you're in line to maximize that length of history, that 15%, right? After that, we got types of credit. Types of credit, that's the revolving credit, like credit cards, and then installment credit, like loans, student loans, home loans, auto loans, whatever you could do. And it's always good to have, a good mix of those things on your report because that mix, that combination is 10% of your joint. And lastly, we got the new credit, right? New credit being, new credit cards that you can apply for, new loans that you might get. And that new credit is kind of like it can be an afterthought at times, but it can, help propel your score in the long run, right? So we here and looking at all five of those factors. For all my people that's on the call, that's down with us with my econ helps to address all five of these factors at the same time, right? You know, we got the letters to that you can send to the companies to, dispute your dispute collections, dispute whatever errors are on your report and get them taken off. We got the W-4 strategy so that you can bring home more money from your job, take that extra money, dump it on your debt, kill a debt, and your credit score go through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Length of credit history. We teach each other, we'll teach everybody how to do trade lines, how to do piggybacking. So if you have, for instance, anybody that's on the call that has small children, like once the child is like 13, you can put them on your credit card if you have good credit. And so now that'll give them the chance to build up that credit history that we're looking at. So by the time they 18, they coming out the gate with a 700 credit score, getting real fancy with them. You know what I'm saying? Looking real nice. Um, and then and so, types of credit and new credit, that's mainly like education. So my econ deals with like the education behind that. But I say all this to say that everybody here that's tapped into my econ or just tapped into the information has the opportunity to, repair if it's bad, to repair your own credit. If it's good, feel good about it. And if it's good, you can also take this information and help other people fix theirs at the same time, right? So, and we build on this personal credit so that we can get to the promised land of business credit, right? Because once we're able to transition to business credit, now you get the opportunity to be like, all right, look, I got personal credit, but now I could transfer all my debt from my personal over to my business and have my personal looking super squeaky, right? And now make myself eligible for all kinds of, programs and loans and you know what I'm saying, different things that you're looking to do, whether you're looking to buy a house or buy a car, etc. You know what I'm saying? It puts you in just a different position, a different bracket, and leads you into a different lifestyle, so that we all can be in Atlantic City, getting it popping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I before we move on, any feedback, anybody got stories of their credit, you know what I'm saying, of this credit journey? Um
You know, I got one.
Anybody other than a deer right there?
I was waiting.
Come on, bring it on us, baby. Bring it
No,
on.
let somebody else go. I'm gonna wait. I mute myself.
Oh man, right on, right on.
Yo,
Uh,
before we hear Dia, Nick, can we hear that story again? Can you give us the full details on that joint?
Yeah, so like I was saying, so I was rocking with Lexington Law for about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And so my credit was real messed up with, medical bills and student loans and all of that. So I was paying them about $100 a month for 6 months, and they removed 90% of my credit score. I mean, the negative items on my report. But my credit score was still at like 580, 590. I couldn't break into 600. So, I kept calling them, asking them, I'm thinking my credit score should be around 750, 800, because I'm thinking that's the whole, like, if I got everything removed, I was supposed to be like that,
right.
moves. So they wasn't giving me any answers and anything like that. So that's when I started working with Amari. And you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I couldn't get a credit card. I couldn't get a secured credit card. So that's when they wouldn't let me borrow money against myself. You know what I mean? So I was kind of stuck because I couldn't get my credit score high enough to get, a credit card and use any tools, what I mean, to kind of get my credit score up there. So when I started working with Amari, um, you know what I mean? He gave me access to, what I'm saying, the concept of trade lines and piggybacking and all of that. And so, once I was able to inherit some of that credit from the trade line, that's when I was able to start getting some credit cards and utilize the credit utilization and, get some different types of loans to get that credit score up. And then within a year, I was at like a 728, you know what I mean? And that's when I decided to pull the trigger and get the crib and all of that, you know what I mean? And it's like he was saying, it's a whole different mindset. So before, I was pretty much like most people that I know. I was using my credit card as a way to pay bills or, buy things that I didn't have cash for, just tearing that thing up. And then once I understood, just be patient and keep that utilization under 20, 30%. And then, once you get that credit to a certain point, then now you can start getting assets to where you can, start, buying houses, selling that, renting those out, buying cars, renting those out, or even just getting access to different business loans so you can leverage your credit, to start making money, start getting some cash that you don't have to put your credit card on. So that's kind of my journey right there. Within a year, I went from, not being able to get a secure credit card to buying a home just because I was able to tap into all 5 factors that was affecting the credit score instead of just, the 35% that most people are dealing with.
Wow. But dry. And don't forget the credit cards that you was applying to. They called you the N word, so we still got to put in a complaint.
Yo,
What?
yo, man, I think they say what's gonna be in your wallet, man. But they was like, yo, this J right here will never be in your wallet, man. Get the hell off of my line. I was like, whoa.
Yo, they really didn't call me N word, but it would have been funny
No.
if they did though.
They called him Nick. You know what I'm saying?
They basically called me, and I mean that's what they basically did. They're getting more creative with the way that they do it. You know what I mean?
Yo, son,
And
this
I
is
heard them
crazy.
loud and clear, yo.
Oh my God.
Yo, oh man. So so boom, look, off of the strength of that, right? I got a slide up right here. The it says Americans paid 104 billion in credit card interest, right? And so when we talk about predatory lending, uh, and when we talk about like the rewards that credit cards will give people, right? Because yo, they give you cash back. They say, yo, you could use the card. We'll pretty much pay you to use the card, right? And in them doing that, it's like I'm sure that they have psychologists on staff. I don't, I'm gonna do some research on that. But it's it's a numbers game. It's like, yo, look, if I know that 90% of the people that I lend money to aren't gonna pay me back on time, or at least not gonna pay me back in full, and so now we're gonna be in a situation where they paying interest. If I can bank on that, 90% of the people doing that, then the 10% of the people I could give all kind of rewards to. You know what I'm saying? I could, you know what I'm saying? I could give you like 1.5 cash back on every purchase. You know what I'm saying? I can give you gifts and, you know what I'm saying, free trinkets, because I know that 10% might equal like maybe like, $100 million that I'm paying out to people in cashback rewards. But at that very same time, I'm making $104 billion in credit card interest, you know what I'm saying, and fees, you know what I'm saying, late fees, all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying, just straight interest. And on top of that, the interest that they charging people usually is about like, like 21 to like 25%. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up. At least in New York, I'm pretty sure it's majority of states. But in New York, it's actually illegal for a credit card to charge you more than 19% in in interest, right? So they actually making money illegally off of us, off of everybody. You know what I'm saying? In these interest payments that they're making $104 billion annually on. So, so that's just to say, like, if you are gonna delve into the world of credit, you know what I'm saying? Know that just be one of the 10%, right? Like, have good practices, stay on top of your stuff, and reap the rewards of being able to leverage other people's money to do what you need to do and build what you need to build. You know what I'm saying? As, the same way the majority of wealthy people in the world do already. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so yeah, but that's crazy. It blows my mind every time. Cause we really be paying that much money in these interest payments, yo. It's crazy. It's bananas. Um, and so yeah, so that's what we coming from on that end. So being that we building on credit, right? And everybody in here is already in my econ, right? My econ has a full system to be able to repair your credit yourself. And repair the credit of anybody that you know what I'm saying, whenever you feel like it. Like, it's a full system that you can use for yourself, that you could leverage into a business, do whatever you want with it. But I just wanted to real quick just go through it. Just to, really, really show y'all what y'all working with, right? And what y'all have in your own back pocket, right? So when you log into my econ, right? This is your back office or whatever. Well, BMC Home, right? So you go into your BMC Home, you go into Income Shift and Membership, you go down to My Credit System, and then from there, you get access to the entire the entire system. So the system, one, which is very important. First, they kind of just run you through, like we're doing today. They just kind of run you through what is credit, how it works, how you use it, how you utilize it, and all of that. Um, give you a full understanding of like what makes up your credit and how it works, how to read it, And then the biggest thing that your membership provides you is the ability to get the letters that you need to send out uh, to the credit bureaus or directly to different companies so that you can now dispute on your own. You don't gotta hire nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got all the access and information that you need so that you could do it on your own, right? And and this is a part of your membership that you're paying for already. So if anybody is having problems with the credit, like this is a full system of how to repair it on your own. And it's crazy light. It's not hard. It's fairly easy. And you got all access to all the resources, right? Um, these 1 through 5, these are the letters that you send. Uh, Debt validation letters, how to remove medical collections, and all of that, right? So, and also, if you're dealing with late payments, if you got late payments on your stuff, they got the templates for goodwill letters. Because whenever you gotta kind of petition to a credit bureau or a credit company, you don't have the right to just say, "Yo, drop this," even though Adia just did that. But generally, most people send goodwill letters, and these goodwill letters are just like, please, to be like, "Yo, I you know, my leg was getting amputated. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't walk. I couldn't pay the bill. You know what I'm saying? Please pardon me and waive that for me." And a lot of companies will. So, um, so I say all this to say, like, yo, going over all the information, understanding what credit is, understand how to move with credit, all of that is dope. But if we don't have a mechanism to use to actually repair it if it does get bad or things do go wrong, then we selling ourselves short. But right now, uh, like I said, in your system, you have a complete system on how to knock off anything from your credit report. And once you know how to do it and you like fairly master it, you could do it for other people and start your own business behind it as well. So so yeah, I would definitely want everybody, you know what I'm saying, to like delve into their system, you know what I'm saying, go through it, just get a understanding of it, so that you could be a service to yourself and to others. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's how we freaking that right now.
All right. So, question. I got a couple questions real quick.
That
So, just for people that don't have as good as credit as you and Nick, um, like myself, you know what I'm saying, and maybe Adia. Sorry to bring you in this baby.
I'm in it. I'm here.
Nah. But so like because I know for me it's like I know you've been working with my credit. And no, wait, my credit is not as bad as you. I'm wild. Wait, I do have good credit. I'm bugging out.
you have very good credit, bro.
Yeah, so
that was smooth how you act like it was both of us and then you dipped out on me.
No. Come on, listen.
Go ahead, I'm listening. No, we listening.
Listen.
It's fine.
Listen, you don't gotta be in the hood to be in the hood, all right? So no. But my question is this, right? For just other people, even for me to tell people, right? Like, how long does it take for you to like kind of transform your credit just on an average basis and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like what I'm hearing is like the letters and stuff like that. But how long does it take? Because some people, I guess, just don't. I don't know. Like they don't know because just like and listen to what Nick said is like he was paying a fee for like 6 months or close to a year, and it was still like. But I'm just saying like. In you guys' experiences, like how long does it usually take?
All right, boom, nice, good question, bro. So, all right, so look, like I was saying before, with piggybacking, if you're getting on somebody's as an authorized user on somebody's card, that's instant. You know what I'm saying? Like, within a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Because their entire history on that specific card that they're adding you to is going to be tacked onto yours, like and stapled onto yours, copied and pasted, and now it's going to reflect on your history. Um, outside of piggybacking, uh, I would say it can take roughly between 6 months to a year, right? Because when you're dealing with stuff like, if you're dealing with bankruptcies, right? Bankruptcies take a little longer to get off. Like they take like 3 or 4 months to get off. If you're dealing like straight with collections, you know, in sending these letters, the whole thing about these letters is that there's a 30-day window. And now they just stretched it a little bit. It's like 45 days. And within 45 days, you sending a letter off has to go to the credit bureau. It gets to the credit bureau. They send it to the person you actually owe. That person has to respond to them, and then they have to respond to you. And if that doesn't happen within the window of 30 to 45 days, then by law they have to take it off of your report. So, so when you're dealing with that,
because it's cold, like it just I don't know, it just didn't go down right. I don't feel too
when you're
good.
dealing with that, a lot of times, yeah. So when you're dealing with that, you know, it becomes a matter of like, how long it takes the mail to get there, how long it takes to get back to you. And that stuff can vary. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like, if you mess with anybody, you want to be able to give them like a 6 month period, you know what I'm saying, to really, really delve into, your issues in there. The thing with Nick, like for them deleting 90% of the items that was on there and his joint still not rising is because like credit companies, and that's why I say it's important that everybody can like tap into the system that's within their own, back office and all of that. Because if you deal with that 35% with that payment history, you still neglecting 65%. So they could take off as much stuff if they want to. But if you got bad credit utilization, if you have no credit history, you know what I'm saying? If the other 65% of your score isn't really satisfied, then there's going to be a cap on how much you can actually go up, on how far your score can actually go up. So I would say definitely like, having somebody do it for you or doing it on your own. I would definitely say like give like a 6 month window, but know that it's supposed to start changing far before 6 months. But in terms of like drastic changes, I would say like 6 months to a year.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Got you. And just another thing, like I think this is so deep because I was one of those people that got bamboozled. Like I went to Lincoln University and I remember and I know Adia remembers too because we went to the same college. So like in the cafeteria, they had these representatives, right?
This is the story that Omari cut me off on. That's what I was going to say. I know exactly where you're going with this. That's how they got me. Go ahead, babe. Tell a story.
I want you to back me up on this. But yeah, so I was going down the cafeteria, you know what I'm saying? And just being like, just think about this just real quick. Like you're in college. I was like my second year, you know what I'm saying? That's when I still had my S curl. It wasn't an S curl really, it was like pro style, but like I had a fade and I was fly. You know what I'm saying? I had fronts. I was really, really in my materialistic phase. And I would have did anything just to make some money to what? Buy clothes, not buy books, not invest in my future, right? Just to buy some clothes, right? Just to just to get fly, right? So it's like I go down to the cafeteria, and while I'm going down there, because you gotta go to the cafeteria to eat, right? So you go down to the cafeteria, and it's like, it's kind of like sleazy white guys like, hey, big guy, you want some money? And I was like, what are you talking about? Why are you here?
It was calling cards, man. Remember?
Huh?
It was calling cards.
Calling cards?
Yes, remember we had to use calling cards to call long distance, and they will offer you free calling cards.
No. I got a Discover card in the
No, it was a credit card, but you sign up for it, and they give you a free calling card. And every time I would put a fake name, and the one time I put my real name is when I got a credit card, and I didn't even know how I got it, and I was scared to use it. But they will offer you free calling cards if you signed up for the credit card.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, with gifts. You ain't get no gifts?
We'll talk about that later. We still speak. No, I'm just joking. No, but no. But it's like, so. But look, my point is, it's like, yo, just real quick, think about the power of what if your child or everybody that has contact with us moving forward, we can teach them this information versus them being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody told me not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody told me about credit in this whole, I never took this class. So like, even sitting here now, as much as, yo, my credit just went up, all this other stuff, I'm in the mix. I'm still like, wait, what? I had this breakdown before. Imagine if people actually, imagine if people that we're connected to now, especially young people, start out and get this information properly. Imagine how it can impact people that are around us, and people don't have to get into bad habits and debt and negative credit score and could like be popping off. Yo, Dia, remember the two guys that maxed out their credit cards and brought equipment, and now they're like some of the biggest producers in hip hop?
What?
I forgot their names. They were from Jersey.
No.
Yeah, like it was two dudes that they maxed out credit cards and brought DJ equipment and producer equipment, and now they're like some of the biggest producers in hip hop. But somebody told them. Somebody told them, like, yo, do that, whatever. So I'm just saying, I'm just thankful for this information, because it's like, I wish I would have taken a course like this earlier, but now taking
What's the producer that did 5 Heartbeats?
You talking about Robert Townsend?
Yes, he did the same thing. That's his story too.
Oh, so I'm gonna get you stucker.
No.
Yeah, I think
Robert.
Hollywood Shuffle. Yeah.
Hollywood Shuffle. Yeah.
Wow.
Yo.
Yeah, his card to do that movie. Whatever was huge.
Wow. Yo, that's the science too, because it's like, yo, look, I don't advise. We all need to jump on the credit tip. You know what I'm saying? But I don't advise anybody to get credit or to get a loan if you don't have a plan for what you want to do with it. So if you have a plan for how you're going to turn this free money or this other people's money into new money, so that you could pay that money back and move it and ride off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got a plan behind that, then I don't advise nobody to get credit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you got a vision already and a plan, then it's like, yo, get all the money that you could get. You crazy? Get all of it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's big, B. And I mean, yo, a lot of people that we look to and that, we've admired over time, like they did the same thing. They was like, all right, boom, y'all gonna give me access to this money. I'm gonna put that on my idea. I'm gonna bet on myself, and it's gonna be a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Word up. So Adia, that's what they was trying to do to you. I don't know if you was ready for it, but next time it's over. You know what I'm saying? Word them out.
Not at all. I wasn't ready at all. And the crazy part was I'd done it so many times. Back in the day, we didn't have any cell phones. I mean, there was no cell phone. So calling cards helped us call, out to, whatever city, whatever. You know what I mean? So I would just keep putting fake names. And one time I put my real name, I got approved, and the credit card came in the mail, and I didn't realize I had it till I went home on vacation and was trying to get out my mama house. And when I pulled that thing out, I said, "Oh, I'm out of here."
Yo.
And I played myself because I didn't know I had it, and I missed the Outcast concert. I sure enough would have spent it on that. But anyway, I used it to get up at my mom's house. I did exactly what you said people do when they first get credit. I didn't know how to use it, so it was like I don't have the money, so I used it and I paid it all back because I felt like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Nobody told me anything. Like Mary said, like we weren't taught anything about credit. I don't even think my mother. I don't know if she ever had credit cards or what. I'm not sure, but had no idea about anything. And so when I found out in the middle of me paying my little 500 back, that I didn't have to give it back right away, I said, "Oh," and I went ham. And then the bill didn't reflect what I spent, and I was so confused. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just not knowing a thing. Like I'm like, but I didn't spend $1,000. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yo.
Fees and overdraft. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yo.
And then I dropped it like a hot potato. Ain't do nothing about it. It stayed on my credit report for a good 7 years. And it disappeared. It's under another name now. I feel like.
Well, actually, so all right, so
it might be gone.
Oh man, wow! Thanks for the alley-oop, Rich, just now. So boom, all right. So in a nutshell, if you took a trip for $5,000, and you came back, the way that interest rates go right now, your monthly payment would be like $100. That would be your minimum. Most people are going to pay the minimum when they join because they're like, oh,
Right.
I'm doing good. I'm staying up with my bills. So if you pay the minimum on that $5,000 that you spent, every month when you pay $100, only $11 in that is going to go towards the $5,000 that you owe. The other $89 is going to go towards interest. And so if you paid the minimum payments, it would take you 35 years. It would take you 35 years to pay back that $5,000 loan.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
And in that time, for a $5,000 loan that you took on that credit card, you would have paid $35,000 on a $5,000 debt. So then like multiply that by like, all right, boom, I went on a cruise, I copped this TV, I copped this, I copped that, and I'm paying minimum payments on all of those. And that's how you end up paying for something for your entire life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's mad important. Like, but if somebody would told us, yo, don't pay minimum payments. And actually, if you look on your bill, your bill, the devil is amazing. Yo,
I was about to talk about him
yo,
too.
son, if you look on your bill right next to your payment, it says, yo. And look, and they use this voice too. I know they do. I know they use this voice. They be like, yo, if you pay your minimum payment, it's gonna take you a long time to pay it. You probably shouldn't do it. But you still but you like, no, let me just get this minimum. And so
Especially now.
they warning you. They telling you like, yo, if you pay the minimum payment, it's gonna take a long time and you're gonna give us a lot more money. And most of us are just gonna do it. So
let me tell you what else the devil did, right? Here's the funny joint. You think like, okay, so back to what you were saying, how long it takes you to pay back when you're paying the minimum. I'm all hyped because I've been on time with my payments for my credit card for 3 years. Listen, right? With a limit of $500. Now that doesn't make any sense. I will use it and pay it back and thing, but still, like even on the tip when I didn't have it like that, just to be paying, and I'm all hyped because I'm paying on time, right? Because I'm more so focused on my credit score, not paying down this credit card. When in 2020, they jumped my joint up to $2,000, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, Capital One." Like, nah, they like, "Oh no, we know you're not gonna pay this back either, and we're gonna lock you in for a good 57 years." You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Seeing how long it's taking you to pay off this 5, let's hit you with 2,000 so you can stick with us and keep feeding. You know what I mean? Feeding our pockets.
Ooh. Yo.
I felt like they did something for me, and really, they were like, "We like your
Mm.
patterns.
Yo,
We want you to
yo,
stay with us."
yo, man. Isn't that what we said before, B?
Yo,
Yo, that's crazy.
That these people are not your friends.
mm-mm,
They're not looking to like hold you down when you down. You know what I'm
mm-mm.
saying? Like they are looking, they studying your patterns, and they
They want to
like,
hold you
ooh,
down with their foot.
yeah, like, oh, all right, boom. So I know if I give her this, then this is gonna happen. So it's about like, yo,
Mhm.
like when we talk about being in that 10%, like, yo, look, they banking on the fact that 90% of people are going to use it incorrectly.
Yep.
And but they are going to pay the other 10% to use their money. So like, yo, if we got a plan to say, yo, look, we like a group of people who got their credit together and have access to this capital, let's take that, turn it into this, buy this building, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I mean? And build from there. So it's like it's a beautiful thing if you allow it to be. It's the devil.
Mhm.
It's the devil if you're not aware. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah,
bottom line. The bottom line,
Got to
man.
be disciplined.
Gotta be disciplined.
absolutely.
Gotta be disciplined, man. Word
Yeah.
up. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Like you said, your mindset determines everything.
It sure does.
true
Hmm.
indeed. True indeed. But yo, so listen, man. Oh man, thank y'all for the feedback, for the attention, for everything, man. We moving. We are moving. So yo, so look, before we jump out of here, we're gonna end it off the same thing, same way that we do it every time. You know what I'm saying? With one word, um, kind of encapsulating what you got from this experience. You know what I'm saying? And one word that you're gonna move forward with. You know what I'm saying? As we go along. So I'll pop it off, and just say that my one word that I got from this experience is knowledge, right? Well, actually, knowledge slash wisdom, right? So the knowledge of things that we did not know before, and the wisdom to make better choices now that we know. And so, like once we learn, and like once we get put on, once we in the know, you'll never not know. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's just a decision. You know, it's your decision to actually follow through with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm super grateful, and my one word is knowledge. Uh, and I'm gonna pass it to the good brother Nick. And I just want to let y'all know, before you know, me and Nick got together on the credit tip, I was, you know, I seen him under a bridge. Cause after that, you know, he was at a rough patch in life after they denied him that secure card, and so he was under a bridge and all of that. And I was like, yo, brother, look, you ain't got to do this, man. Let O.Y.O help you one time. You know what I'm saying? He came through, got services, boom. Now he in his own crib. You know what I'm saying? From the bridge to the crib. That's how we do it. Nick, talk to me, man.
Yeah, man, I was out there cold at night, you know what I mean? Every day like that before OYO came into my life, but
That's it.
but nah, I'm gonna go with since you went with the knowledge and wisdom, I'm gonna go with the understanding, you know what I mean?
You better
Mm,
come on with it.
sure
I
did.
mean,
Sure did.
just being able to sit at your feet and understand this credit game and being able to apply it and align it with what's important in my life, family goals and all of that. So I'm just grateful for the understanding.
Ah,
Hmm.
wow. Wow. Ah, yes. Pass it to somebody else, Chief.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it to I'm gonna pass it to the sister Brandy, the good sister Brandy over there.
Hey, the word that I have is progress. I feel
Mm,
that we all making progress. We're going forward, moving in the right direction, and you can't ask for anything better than that. We're not staying stagnant, we're staying focused, and we're making a lot of progress.
that's word. That's word. Beautiful. Take it.
Yeah, I'll go next. I would say my one word is victorious, right? It's just like very important, like in this moment in time, that we focus on being victorious, right? Because the devil is working hard. The devil is, the devil's on borrowed time, right? So it's kind of like, yo, like they're like really, really coming down hard on our psyches and our spirits. And it's important for us to stay focused on being victorious, on building what we need to build, because we will survive, right? We're going to survive, and we're going to be the leaders of the new world. You know what I'm saying? And our children are going to be that too. So it's very important for us to tap into the spirit of being victorious. And it's like, yo, I never was no money dude. Like, yo, so we ought to get this money. It's like, that was never my focus and stuff like that, right? And I'm still not that type of person, but now it's like, no, we're out here manifesting our abundance and turning the knowledge of like, you better not be living in poverty with all of this abundance that you came here with. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, that's backwards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so just being victorious in this lifetime and being like, okay, I'm a late bloomer to this information, but I'm going to turn it into something of like good and value for everyone around me and moving forward. So victorious. I pass the mic to a good sister Donna.
Who, me?
Oh, Donna.
Oh, Donna.
The one and only.
I got from this discipline, because without discipline, most of us run into this problem. Most of us who have lacked discipline in our spending habits, lack discipline in paying back what we borrow from the credit card, what we borrow from the bank. That discipline is what builds your credit rating. That discipline is what builds your equity in you. So discipline.
Come on, son. Yo, Donna, I want to tell you, you never just take it to like ordinary levels. You know what I'm saying? It always turns up into something different. Every time you come through, this is crazy. Goodness gracious. You know what I'm saying? And I want to let y'all know, Donna got like 100,000 followers on TikTok. So if y'all get on TikTok, you know what I'm saying?
How you know?
Get ready. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on there. I'm watching you. I'm watching.
Yeah, it's slowly building. You see that, right?
Sure indeed. It's
coming.
crazy. It's crazy. Yo. Oh man. But yeah, actually, yo, Z, you in there real quick?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got Z on the line. Yo. Well, I mean, you wasn't there for the whole show. I'm gonna send you the recording too. But yeah, just give me one word. You know what I'm saying? One word that explains.
Did somebody say I'm gonna use my word is gonna be luck. And luck just in a sense of good fortune, of things going your way, of things working out, of the things that we try to do. You know, even everything that happens takes a little bit of luck to happen just the way we want it, you know? So not only do things kind of like work out, and, you know, as we work towards the things, and as we work towards financial freedom and all these things, I just wish us luck. Because it's going to take a little bit of it just to be at the right place, the right time, hear the right information. So I just pray that we all have a little bit of luck as we move forward.
Oh, son, come on.
Look. As lucky as Zamani was coming back to
you ain't never lied.
That man got a lot of luck, boy. We'll talk about that on another Zoom call. Join us next week on Zamani Wins Big in Brooklyn.
Hey, John, man. Who needs the nutmeg now, brother John, man?
Who needs the nutmeg now, brother Baines?
Oh man. Yo, listen, man. But listen, as always, man, I'm grateful for everybody.
Hey, Dia.
Wait, she already said it, right?
I did not.
Don't you say it in that voice, Dia, okay?
She said it. She said it in an Angela Bassett voice too. Wake up, brother! Can't you see?
No, but sis Donna said it. Donna gave me the word, and then she used it, and I was good because I was stuck between two. Because she gave me discipline when we were talking about the other stuff. And I'm glad she said that because the other word I had on my mind was motivated. And so, because hearing Nick's story, that's amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got people that's in so many different spots and levels of their journey. To hear somebody that can say I was here and now I'm here, and it's major. You know what I mean? And you're in the middle of it, like, oh, how long is this going to take? You know what I'm saying? Or you're getting all these, advertisements for homes, and the prices are looking amazing, and you kind of like, damn, how far away is this? You know what I mean? From where I'm at now, it feels good to hear real stories. And so, yeah, I'm super motivated.
Amen.
On this call.
Come on.
That's my word. That's my word, son.
You better believe it, Chief. You best to believe it. Oh man. Yo, listen. Well, that's magic, man. That's magic. So let's keep manifesting, man. Let's keep building. Let's keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Getting better, getting flyer. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming through. And we are going to shout y'all in a minute.
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
all right.
Blessings, peace, blessings, everybody.
Y'all have fun. Please have fun for all of us.
Thank you. I'm going to the pool tomorrow.
You better do some laps.
No.
Let's go.
I already have a little area I'm be sitting and just relaxing.
Nice.
Look, do some relaxing laps. You delicious.
Word up.
With all that, I'm just gonna send all my good credit,
Yeah.
All right now.
We dedicate this to Donna.
We all gonna have good credit.
Come
on.
Ma'am. Say it loud, B. Say it loud.
Yeah, I'm black and I'm proud.
Hey.
Yo, but all right, man. So we'll shout y'all in a minute. All right.
Love
peace.
y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Peace.
Love.